for being a loving friend. Will you help me?
Jesus. Yo, everybody, what's going on? It's Vaughn here from the Gospel University. Listen, this is Sunday service breakdown time. We're finna go over how to back up a preacher. Now, I got some footage from church, and man, this hoop was I think one of our best hoops. The chemistry was right and everything. I'm gonna show you what I look for and what I'm listening for and how I approach backing up a preacher. Now, my preacher, he be singing a whole bunch. He be like, yeah, he got all them little runs and stuff. I'm gonna show you how you can start playing and following a preacher that got a lot of those kind of movement in a voice. Practically, I'm gonna show you my moves, how to reharm the preaching chords, right? Y'all wanna not just play the basic stuff, y'all wanna play some advanced stuff too. So I'm gonna show you and break down what we did today. And yeah, man, hopefully y'all like it. Let's jump right in. We're in the key of E flat starting out. And I'm saying that because you're gonna hear me play outside the key first.
Mercy ain't fair. Unconditional love ain't fair. Ain't none of it fair. But it sure enough is good. I'm gonna say that again. Grace ain't fair. Mercy ain't.
All right, so let's start right off. So what we did, he's in E flat, in E flat. So what I know is he's staying right there. He's just starting up. So this is where I'm like, yo, I could play around. I could reharm the joint. I could do a whole bunch of stuff. And I like to build my preacher up real mellow at first. I'm not coming out full out the gate like, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. No. Some guys are like that. Me personally, even if a guy's aggressive like that, I like to be smooth and sweet with it. You know what I'm saying? So my drawbar says 0808. So he said, so I did a little melody. So I know what all my chords, I know if he's playing E flat, singing E flat, a whole bunch of chords I could hit. So first thing I hit was that chord right there is a F sharp 13 sus. Why? It's the 13 here is the E flat, right? So I'm messing around with it. You're right. You got the 1 in the bass, the flat 7, the 1, the 9, the 11, which is the sus, or the 4 is the sus, and you have the 13 and adding the 5 just to make it thick, right? And then we quickly go to B, from here to B. Why? The E flat is the third of the B, so I can mess around with that. So it's and God. Go to the B, see? And then I did another one while they, once again, revisit the same chord in the different bass. Now it's a D flat minor 9. So I'm kind of playing around like if I'm in the key of B major, because E flat, the key we're in, is the third of B, so I can mess around with that. I can also make it a lot of other stuff. Sometimes he was like, and God, he's see, E flat goes to all these things. So these are all different tonal centers you can play with. So anyway, back to the tape, and we'll break down some more stuff.
Fair. Unconditional love ain't fair. Ain't none of it fair. But it sure is good. Grace is good. Mercy is good.
Now, that's where I go now to like make it more like R&B-ish, a little, kind of more smoother, kind of sexier kind of sound. Like, so once again, he's playing E flat. He's singing in E flat. So I go 4 in E flat. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Then I go 6, 2. Oh. And I'm making it real melodic because he's a very melodic guy. So I'm kind of pushing him to kind of take more risks. I want him to go more melodic because I know I can match him. And there's a cheat code to this, guys. He either can be major in his melodies or minor. All I gotta listen for is what? The third. And God, and he So I know if I hear that flat third, I already have what? F sharp major. I have B. Right? See? So as long as I hear that one note, I know these are the three, even A. I can do that too. Right? A major, because E flat in the A major is a sharp 11. See? See? This is why knowing all your tension stuff is cool. Now, in our coaching program, we cover all that. And all my students, they know how to do this. Like, all my students who come in and they learn the organ with me and my team, they know how to do this stuff. So, like, if you really want to be able to play like this for real and have us show you it, like, for real, come join the coaching program. But what I'm doing is I'm hearing that either the major or that minor. So when he stays on the 1, and he's not moving from there or running too much or whatnot, that's what he's not defining if he's major or minor. So what does that mean for me? I can define it, and I love to define it. So let's look again and see what happened there.
Conditional love feels good, and that's where I'm going to hang my hat today, because I know you're ready to get out of here, and I've already held you too long. But before I leave, I want to say again that God ain't fair, but God.
So he did it. So once again, I saw he's staying on there, so I'm just messing around with all the keys. 2, 5, 1, and B. So a lot of the moves you can do from the 1. Yeah, your 1, ba, 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 your regular feature chords. We can also go 1, flat 3, 4, 1, flat 3, flat 6 because of the B. Or you can do 2, 5, 1, and B because of the E flat, right? Right? So I'm still messing around with the same moves, guys. So when you hear it, you know, I'm going to skip to some stuff that's new. Okay? So let's see here.
Is good, and I wonder, is there anybody that can help me thank God for being good? Has the Lord ever been
right? So right, that's one thing I did there. I went more like churchy R&B, 7, 3, 6 in E flat, just to switch it up a little bit, not just to be even this. That sounds like too modern, right? 4, 2, so 7, 3, 6, then 4 to the 2, right? Or 3, 6, 2, right? So that's all the kind of playing around you can do. All right.
Good to you? Have you ever been like the last hired and you needed a job? Oh yeah, I wonder, can you be honest today? Have you ever been like the last hired in the text and you needed a job?
I'm gonna show y'all that. So I do go to the 5. I do a 2-foot pedal technique there. Pull these sweats up. So 3, 4, up, A diminish. Then to get to the 5 minor, I do a 2, 5 like this. 2, 5, 1 in B flat. So I go with 2 feet. Then back to home. Right, go back home. So you can do that too. If you don't want to do it, you just probably do it chromatically. Maybe you can do, or if your left foot's fast enough. I kind of like how the higher pedals sound, so I do it there. You know, like a lot of the guys like Jayden, Christian Bishop, Glenn, all those guys, we do that now. So you could take that too. All right.
But in the midst of your need, God was good and generous, and God made a way out of no way. This text proves that.
See, he said, this text proves this. He hit the flat 3. See? So I did. I followed him. So this text proves and God. He goes back. That's like that reset. You know what I'm saying? So you want to hit that hard. Usually hit on the 1/3 or hit on the 2. Very powerful chords, right? To come off of something that's kind of like reharmony. You want to get back in the key and really define it again with the strength. And you're going to see more of that, okay?
Sometimes you may have to wait a while, but sooner or later.
Right there. Sooner, that flat 3 again, that flat 3. Now, if your ears are weak, we'll be able to train you and get your ears better. Like I said, just hit us up and like book a call with us, and we can get your ear. If you can't hear stuff like that, we have some stuff and techniques that I use and I teach here that make your ears be able to hear stuff like that really quick. My ears used to be trash, so you're not alone in that if you can't hear stuff that good yet. But I know how to show you to do that. But he did this. So guess what? I did this. A flat minor, right? So see, I meant to F sharp. Why? Because E flat in there, and that scale. It's going F sharp if I wanted it. And you'll hear me actually sneak F sharp in a little bit later. So now let's move to like some of the modulations, because people are Vaughn, you be reharming your modulations. So watch this, watch.
Ever done anything for you? Help me thank God for being a promise.
See right there? Help me thank God. Help me. So he kind of sneaks the help me thank God. And then no. See, he goes back, right? So help me thank God. Now he don't know he's doing that, but I hear the note. So guess what? I can change the key like this, pop, and then find a way to get back. You know what I mean? So you could sneak that little kind of stuff in. You know what I'm saying? When you hear certain notes and your ear get real good, and you know your chords, and you understand how to use a chord stack system and stuff like that to reharm and kind of get this stuff spontaneously happening. This is like the full showing of it live of how it's actually done. So when you hear stuff like that, guess what? You can do it too. All right, let's see what else. He's finna modulate and we finna go off.
Keeper, for being a guiding light, for being a loving friend. Will you help me?
Jesus. All right. So, so he said E. He did E. So from E flat to E. So when he modulates either, I'm not going to run with that whole thing. I just know I can create some confusion, which is what I do. I just reharm the absolute mess out of it. Just the first chord, really. So, up. I hit that chord because I know what? The E is the sharp 11 of this chord. B flat down to 7. Then, quickly, to E. See? The 1, the E major, over the 3. Then I did 4, 6, 2 to get in the key of E. One more time. When we go out, come back in on powerful chords, right? Like the 1/3 of the key or the 2. So, and bang, church. See what I'm saying? So that's what you can do on your modulation. You don't have to modulate straight the whole time. Now, you got to really know what you're doing. Like, you got to really understand not just how to reharm, but how to get back in the key smoothly. All right? And that's the stuff, my students, they ask me about a lot. And that's one of the first things, when they graduate through the beginner intermediate implementation paths here at Gospel University, and then they go into advanced. That's one of the first things that we cover with them is how to transition back into keys once they start reharming. You can't just stay out in reharm land or like crazy land. You got to come back and bring it home. And that's one of the things that we want them to really master, because if you play too much outside, people are not going to like it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get back to it.
Thank God for being a helping hand, for being a steadfast rock. I wish I had somebody that would help me thank.
Same thing. So what? On that one, he went to F. So guess what? We're in F. But guess what? He did. I want to do this. What if F was like the 9 of a chord? So I guess what? So there's the 3 quick ones. E flat minor, which is F is the 9. A flat sus, F is the 13. C minor 11, F is the 11. Then I go walk it up again to the 2 of F to bring it back home. And go scream it. Oh, sloppy. My bad. All right, next.
God, for being Jehovah Jireh, God your provider, Jehovah Nisi, God your banner, Jehovah Shalom, God your peace. Will you help me thank?
Did the same move, just with the E instead. The E minor 9. The F sharp is the 9. I wasn't gonna do something else, but my hand didn't recover fast enough, so I figured, let's do the same one. Fair enough. Like literally up a half step, like the same move from last time. But when you do stuff like this, it happens so quick. People be like, That's what you want, right? Heard you. I see.
God, look at your neighbor and say, God ain't fair, and I'm glad about it. God ain't fair, but God is good. God ain't fair, but God is merciful, and his mercy endureth forever. I said his mercy endureth forever. Will you thank God for mercy?
I feel a
If
shout
you
coming
believe
on.
it, say yes. Say yes. Now give God praise.
How
Give
about
God glory.
when you set up the
God
praise
is
break?
good.
How about? All right, so setting up the praise break. So basically, the last thing to show is like all them sweeps, right? So we're in that F sharp. 3 up. Okay. We stayed right there because he was like had a long nose. Oh, no, he's holding it out for mad long. So guess what? I'm not gonna hit again. He's holding it. So the drummer is shimmering the cymbals, and I'm just gonna be on this. This is the 2. That's it. All I did was the diminish and hoop the bass. Watch this. A diminish goes into the 2. You ever did it before? That's all it is. But it's just so spontaneous in the moment. People be like, oh my God. Simple stuff, guys. Simple. Just move your bass. All right. So the 1, 4. Up. 2. Up. 3. Then I did this. The E flat. Why? Because this, it goes to the 2. But I just did an inversion. Instead of, I did 2, 1/3, up 5, 3. See what I'm saying? So those are just like the little sweeps and stuff. But I hope this was helpful to you guys in terms of how I'm thinking and when I'm backing up a preacher. All right, you know what I'm saying? First things first, I'm starting a real smooth, light, and like silky smooth. I don't want to be too aggressive. I like to kind of massage and finesse my way in with some light, accurate runs and melodic stuff, you know. And then as he starts to ramp up, bap, bap, hit the short hits. Then when we get the full bore, it's over. You know what I'm saying? We modulating with reharms and all kind of crazy crap. You know what I mean? So hope this was helpful. Leave comments below. Listen, if you really want my help, And y'all might be watching thinking, oh my God, this is so advanced for me. Listen, we teach people here from beginner level how to eventually get to this level. And guess what? They do it. All right. You can see the testimonials of my students playing all over my website, thegospeluniversity.com. Our team here has been great with working with the students. And because they're using a very efficient system with Chord system, they're able to pick it up quickly like that. All right. So hopefully you guys got some value out of this. Leave comments below for anything else you want me to cover. And I'll see you on the next episode of Sunday Service Breakdown. This is Vaughn signing off. Peace.